Jewelry brand owners, if every time you reach $100,000 in revenue, you start spending more on advertising and you can't scale because your profit margin just sinks, just compresses, and you're not able to make ads profitable again, and just Facebook ads stop working, then this video is for you. After being able to 2x, 3x several jewelry brands' sales from around $30,000 to over $100,000 in just a couple of weeks, I can tell you that there are only a couple of things that big jewelry brands need to know to be able to actually scale their ads profitably and continue spending more and more on Facebook ads. In this video, I'm only going to talk about something called the levels of awareness, specifically for creatives, ad creatives, and ad headlines. This is the only way to be able to actually spend more advertising on Facebook, because what happens normally for jewelry brands that hit 100,000 in revenue is that they have been advertising to a very select few group of people who have bought from them. And then after Facebook shows all of the advertising that you're still running, but different sort of people that don't know your jewelry brand, don't know that they even want jewelry. Maybe they are looking for some other gifts. Then your ads start failing, which means they just see your ad, they say, not for me, and then they scroll. So that's kind of the problem. They just keep scrolling. So your ad cost just goes way up. Even though if you have a good offer, your ad costs just go way up. So it's really down to the creative. So the photo and the headline. That's it. So in this video, I'm going to talk about this. In past videos, I already talked about the offer. I already talked about testing the offer. I already talked about how to grab winning ads, post them on Instagram, a gajillion them out for hooks, and then scaling on hooks. But this video is going to be a little bit more specific on things that are a little bit more subtle in advertising. They are not so straightforward. So for example, ad maxing is very straightforward. Make more ads, right? That's it. That's it. Test more hooks, test more offers, make more ads. That's it. But this is a little bit more subtle, and this is a problem that happens when you hit $100,000 in revenue on Facebook, is that you're not able to spend more. So this is what solves it. The levels of awareness. Sometimes you're going to start advertising to people who just don't even know that they want to buy jewelry. Maybe they are just looking for a gift, and they could be looking for clothes. They can be looking for any sort of different retail product. They might not even know that they want to buy a jewelry piece. It's not even in their head. So what we have to do is appear in front of them, which is Facebook ads, nothing out of the ordinary there. But then we want to communicate something that actually puts into their head, gives them the opportunity to understand that actually a jewelry piece would actually be perfect for what's happening to you. So a sort of creative that would be wonderful for people that don't even know that they want jewelry is, for example, this, which is called your favorite necklace. Right? It's not really a hard-hitting creative. It's not 50% off right now. It's not hard. It's not for people already looking for jewelry and they just need a good offer. They just need a good deal. They just need something compelling to actually buy. No, this is for people who don't even know they want jewelry. This is the massive, massive market that they don't even know they want jewelry. So you're literally grabbing strangers that don't even know that they want jewelry and turning them into leads or prospects. Now, some of the interesting things you can do with the headline here is the jewelry that, or you could say, so here I just go the jewelry, but in reality, this is the item. So you have to insert whatever item. In this case, it will be the necklace, but you have to insert whatever item that you are selling, right? Now, I would always, the is always a variable. So you can take this out and you can just make necklace that makes every outfit, the necklace that makes every outfit look better, or necklaces that make every outfit look better. It doesn't have the jewelry that makes every outfit look better, obviously. So these two are the variables. You just insert your item, and that's the kind of the formulaic offer or headline. The the item that makes every outfit look better. It's not a hard-hitting ad. It's for the unaware. So this is how you get an enormous amount of strangers into your world, into your um, contact list, right? So there's leads, right? An enormous amount of leads. After that, what you want to be doing is advertising, creating creative, creating headlines, creating titles, creating hooks for problem aware. It's not that they know they want jewelry. What they know they want is a gift for someone. They are looking for something. They are looking. They already have the problem, and now they are looking. What we have to do is we have to show them that this can solve their problem. So what we want to do is we'll make a creative that looks like this. The gift she will actually love, right? They are looking for a present. This is the gift that they will actually love. They won't love shoes. They won't love a beautiful jacket. They won't love a beautiful whatever. They will love this. She will love this. And the headline could be something like this. Don't know what to get her. You know that you have to get her. They know that they have to get her something, right? But they don't know what to get her. So this solves it. And again, this might sound very simple. It really is. It's very simple. It's just that most advertisers don't do this. And most advertisers obviously don't hit 100,000 in revenue a month, right? So obviously they don't do this. But those that do, and they get stuck and they say Facebook ads don't work, is because they are not communicating in the right way to the right people in specific ways. And again, this is a little bit of, you kind of feel stupid for having to bring this up, because on a day-to-day basis, we just talk to people this way, right? You wouldn't go to a friend of yours. For example, I would never go to a friend of mine and say, hey, I'm Lucas. And I just start explaining myself, right? Who I am, what do I do? They know me. I don't have to explain shit to them. I just like, hey, how's your mom? Like, hey, how's your girlfriend? How's your mom? What did you do yesterday at uni? Whatever. I already know them. I have a level of awareness for them, of them. They have a level of awareness of me, right? So in day-to-day life, this seems kind of stupid to communicate, but on advertising, this is very important. For example, if I would be advertising to football players, it would be very, very weird that I run a Facebook ad and saying, do you know what football is? They're football players. Like, obviously not. Like, it would be stupid to run an ad like that to football players. But if I ran an ad to football players who need physiotherapy, I wouldn't be saying, hey, do you know what football is? Or, hey, I would kind of say, actually, okay, do you feel pain in your back? Do you feel pain in your knees? Do you feel pain in your legs? Do you need help with your ankles? Do you need help relieving pain from your ankles? Do your ankles feel pain when you kick the ball or after a football match? So you're speaking directly to the problem and the specific level that they are in the process of actually buying your jewelry. So this is the problem aware. They know they have to buy a gift for her. You obviously adapt this to your own offer, but they know they have to buy a gift from her. So this accommodates your jewelry item only for them. That's what it does. So they now see the gift she will actually love. Now that will take their head out of buying her shoes, buying her a phone, buying her whatever they are thinking about buying. This will just automatically position their focus on, oh, it's actually this that she will actually like. Like, if I buy this, she will like it. So that's the thing that you have to communicate in problem aware, in the stage of problem aware. The next stage, all right, is solution aware. You probably are already advertising in solution aware if you got to $100,000 a month in revenue, right, for your jewelry brand, right? I will just show you what this looks like. You probably are already advertising in this level of awareness, but let me just show you. If you are not, this is a very good way, because here is where a lot of the profit comes in. This is where a lot of the instant money. There is one more level, which is way more profitable, but it's very small. This is where the funnel gets smaller and smaller, the market gets smaller and smaller. This is already solution aware. This is not people who are not even looking to buy jewelry. This is not even people who are only know that they have to buy a gift. These are people who know they have to buy a gift, and now you have to position your jewelry as exactly what they are looking for. This will solve it. This will solve your problem. So what you can show to a person to run Facebook ads is kind of different. So you will go is you can stop wearing ordinary jewelry. This is jewelry that's just made for you. This is more personal. This is an ad that's more personal. I'm sure you're already running these sort of ads. They are very personal. They are already pretty hard hitting, but there's one more level of awareness. I'm not going to go too much into this because the vast majority of ads are this. So if you're already at 100,000, you're probably already running this. And if you're around 100,000, is that you definitely are running these, or you should definitely be running these, which are direct promotions. A lot of jewelry brand owners do not want to make direct offers, but this is what gets the money in. All right. Now, the thing about this level of awareness is that there are very few people here, right? Especially in local markets, very, very few people. Very few people mean a couple of hundred, by the way, right? It's not very few. It's not like 10 people. It's a couple of hundred people, maybe 1,000 people, right? Locally, very local, right? So you could still make a killing just out of these ads. But if you're $100,000 and your ads stop working, you probably advertised already to these people. But I'm just going to show you the ad just to finish all the levels of awareness. So this is a direct promotion. See why everyone loves it. They know the product, they know you, everything. They just need a good offer. So it's 50% off. That's it. So you can have the headline be kind of the same as the solution aware, the personalized necklace thousands love, right? Now this is just adding proof thousands love it. And then you'll have an enormous amount of testimonials. But this is basically it. You want to have either not this, right? You can also not have this headline here, but you do have to have the offer, right? Now, so you can play around with the headlines there, right? You can also just have 50% off, right? 2 for 1, right? You can have these sort of things. And by the way you make 2 for 1, 3 for 1 profitable is you just grab the prices of those two that you're given for free and you add it to that one product. So they feel like they are getting a deal, but you don't lose money, right? Win-win. So the last level of awareness is really an offer. You have to put an offer in front of them, right? You have to be able to say, this is what you get in this time for this price. Boom, right? And it has to be a good offer. By the way, the discounts that work very well in e-commerce, if you're $100,000 per month in revenue jewelry brand, you're probably an e-commerce brand, or you're a very, very high-end jewelry brand that is not e-commerce, just face-to-face in person. But let's say you're an e-commerce brand. What moves the needle in e-commerce when it comes to discounts is 50% off plus. If you put a 20% off, it's not really going to give you like a 2x, a 3x more in leads or in sales. 50% off will. How do you make that profitable? Well, you just increase the price of that point item that they're buying and just say free, right? Next to them. You buy this, you'll get this and this free. So that's it. So that's what you want to be doing. Those are the levels of awareness. And if you look at, for example, huge jewelry brands like Cartier, not only are they running several different levels of awareness, so they're just describing the product. They're letting all the people that watches their ads, they're letting them know how it feels like to wear this item. And then they are going to show the item in various different places, in different backgrounds, with people, with your mate, with your soulmate, or together with another person. Like they are going to show their items in several different settings. So for example, this is a casual setting. This is highly luxurious jewelry in a very casual setting, right? There is a reason for this. Like, for example, this is another concept of the ad. There's not really different levels of awareness, but this is another concept of ads, which is the in the making ad. These work spectacular, by the way, in carousels. So they are just showing you the in the making process of the item. And you can see this with huge jewelry brands. So if you are a jewelry brand owner and your Facebook ads are stuck, then this is what you have to do. There are segments of markets, and the smallest segment is the one that's most profitable the fastest. You probably already advertised to them. This is the product aware. Then you go a little bit further up the market, right? Or further down the market, you could consider it, is the solution aware. So you go further up the market and it's the solution aware. Now, the solution aware market is a little bit bigger than the product aware market, right? It's a little bit bigger. It's also still pretty profitable pretty quickly. If you're $100,000 in revenue per month, you probably already are advertising to them as well. That's why your ads have been working pretty well and they are stuck right now, right? If you go further up, or you could say down the market, you'll have the problem aware. Problem aware is pretty big, right? It's a pretty big market. The thing with the problem aware market is that the ads that you probably are running right now to get your jewelry brand to where it is right now is probably not the ads that is going to convert those problem aware. The ads that you're using right now is probably not the ads that are going to convert the problem aware. But the problem aware is a pretty big market. Yeah, a lot of people are looking for gifts. A lot of people are looking for different stuff that you just need to position your jewelry in, as this will solve your problem. If you have this problem, then probably this will solve the solution. This will probably be the solution. And then you have the number one biggest market of all time, the unaware. This is all the people who are not looking for the jewelry item now, who don't know your products, who don't know you, and who don't necessarily think that a jewelry item is exactly the thing that they need to solve their problem or to give them what they want. They probably don't even know. They are unaware. They are unaware that you exist. They are unaware that the jewelry thing will make them happy. They are unaware that they even have to buy a jewelry, right? They are unaware. This is the biggest segment of the market. Now, this is not the most profitable segment of the market. It's the biggest segment of the market. So the unaware, advertising to the unaware, basically brings people to your world, right? If you're running Facebook ads, it probably brings people to your world, right? But what happens is that you're going to run specifically for quite some time problem-aware ads, unaware ads, solution-aware ads, product-aware ads, and they're just going to keep seeing them, right? At some point, they are going to become problem-aware. At some point, 100% of the time, they are going to become problem-aware, right? People buy stuff, right? People buy stuff they need. People buy stuff they want. People buy stuff that makes them feel good, right? People are all, it's a gajillion dollars economy, right? People buy stuff, right? And people have a big tendency to buy things that make them feel nice, right? So unaware people are going to become problem aware, all right? And then it takes your ads to take them to solution aware and product aware, convert them into a customer. So you are already at $100,000 a month-ish, right, in revenue for your jewelry brand. The only way you're going to be able to keep scaling ad spend, right, profitably, right, without your margins going, is bringing more people into the world. And then when you have a pool of people, you will be able to always, if you just keep bringing people in to your world, right, you're just going to keep bringing people into your world, and you're going to be able to pluck people out of there to convert them into customers. Because those people you grab, put them in problem aware, solution aware, product aware, convert, right? But you have to bring people into your world, right? It's another stage of advertising. First stage of advertising, just put your offer in front of people, right? There are going to be people that convert. Those are product aware, right? Then put your product, then kind of educate why your product is pretty good and why it would probably solve a solution, probably be the solution to a problem. All right, you're marketing to a solution where it's still pretty direct. Offer, solution, come in, convert, right? Then you have problem aware. That's a little bit broader. That's not too direct anymore. That's, do you have this, but this, right? Is this happening to you? So this, right? It's kind of, you're just describing the problem. Do you know what to get her? Do you know what to buy from her? This actually the gift she will like. Do you have to get her something? This is actually the gift she will like, right? So there's problem or this bigger. And then the most indirect, biggest market that will maintain you profitable if you advertise to them is the unaware, right? So we have direct, semi-direct, kind of direct, but you're speaking to the problems, and then you're just letting other people know, the unaware, that you exist a lot, right? You have to constantly put in ads in front, constantly, without them converting. But they will be in your world, right? And then when they need to buy something, which if you're advertising to 100,000 people, there are going to be a lot of people who are going to want to buy something at some point in time, pretty soon, right? Then they become problem aware, right? So that's the process. You need to be able to create an enormous amount of ad creative. And when you are able to scale to $100,000 a month and you actually get stuck on Facebook ads, right? This is exactly why your ads aren't scaling profitably. You can spend more and lose more, but this is why properly. Facebook is showing this ad to this person. And this person is going, nah, I don't want this. That's it. But if you show this ad to this person, they will want it. If you show this ad to this person, they will want it. If Facebook shows this ad to this person, they will want it. If Facebook definitely showed this ad, like this ad could also convert this people pretty easily, right? It's still direct. But what we don't want, right, is to advertise to a completely new segment with the same ads, all right? We definitely don't want all this ad all the way in this segment. We don't want this ad to be advertising to this person. So that's why your ads are not able to scale profitably. That's why your ROAS just keep going. Your return on ad spend, right? This is why your margins are compressing. Your Facebook is showing that ad to these people. It's not going to work, right? So you have to make ads that communicate to the specific person. That's like if, again, let's say Facebook is going to my friend and saying, hey, this is Lucas. He owns a school community. He helps jewelry brands 2x their business in a couple of months. Like, it would be very weird for my friends. What you need to do is have Facebook go to my friends and say, hey, you want to go out? Hey, Lucas wants to go out with you. You want to go out? Let's go. Let's go see a movie. Let's go play football, right? So it's just a different level of awareness. So if you're a jewelry brand and you can't scale your ads because your ROAS just compress, your margins compress because Facebook is just spending more of your money without giving you more customers, then click the link in the description of this video and I will show you click by click exactly how to do this in an automated way so that you can make 100 ads that are specific to all the people that you want to advertise to so that you can be more profitable.